hope you're having a great day out there today. Guys, we're now gonna bust out the Xmaxx. Finally got a new body for this thing because the other one was completely crumpled from the mall parking lot run.
So how many colors have you gone through?
I've had now green, red, and orange, I think. The only one I'm missing now, I think, is like the, oh no, I had the Rockstar body on it, or whatever it was, and I want to get that Sunfire, or whatever it was. I think that one looks pretty cool, that yellow one.
That's right. Oh.
No, different one. But anyway, guys, we're going to take the Xmaxx out here. Finally got this thing fixed up. We got the M2C wide kit on it. We have the Hobby Wing Max 5 combo in here with the 1100 kV motor. I haven't changed the gearing on it. We also are running the M2C Racing center brace. I am running the slightly skinnier one. There's two different versions of this. There's a real beefcake version. I haven't put that one on there yet, but she's been holding up good now with the Traxxas heavy duty A-arms also on this. And I also did the modification to this and tying the front bulkhead together. So hopefully I don't break these shock towers as much. Hopefully it holds together, but we're gonna take her out, give her a few rips around the field here, probably give her some jumps at the skate park. There's not the best jumps at this one because there's not really great places to land, but we're gonna have some fun anyway, guys, so stay tuned, everybody. All right, well, we got the Xmaxx out here. Oh my God. Forgot how much power this thing has. Something just went flying off the tank.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna take her out to the field here and give her a few rips around. There's some water over here. I wanna see how well we can tread water. All right. Man, forgot how much, when you stop running this thing for a minute, just how much freaking power this thing has. It just rips, and this wind has just been relentless, guys. It has just not stopped all day. All right, we're gonna see if we can tread some water here. Oh, she slowed down there at the end. These tires are the Pro Line tires, so they do not have much cupping ability. They're pretty smooth, honestly. So, uh-oh. She's kind of stuttering out there for a moment. I don't know if the ESC got too wet. Get her nice and heated up here and give her some rips across the grass. It kind of stuttered there for just a second. Woo. She's ripping good though. All right, I think we're gonna head inside the skate park now. All right, well, we made it inside the skate park. Not sure how crazy I'm exactly going to go with this thing. I really wish that ramp right there did not have that back plate on there, because it would be really fun to be able to launch at that thing. All right.
Do we have a problem?
Let's give...
Do we have a problem here?
We always have a problem. All right, let's give it a few ramps here. All right, we're gonna start out slightly smaller. See how this thing... The air control on this thing is just crazy. I mean, it will backflip like no other, even with these tires on it. Suspension's feeling pretty good. It's not chassis slapping too hard at all. Got the M2C Racing pistons on this thing. Well, I didn't want to send it that hard, but clearly I think we can make it outside of here pretty easily. So we're gonna have to give this a try. That was a little rough. Didn't pull the foot quite as much as I thought I was going to. All right, we're warming her up. Oh, geez. This thing will just do standing backflips. Way too easy. How quickly could we do it? Oh, almost. All right, I think it's time we're going to give her a good send here. Get her lined up. Yep. Hold on, look at my line. All right. Give her a rip, tater chip. Man, this wind is just relentless out here, guys. Oh, nope. Didn't clear it. I thought I would. Uh-oh. I just broke something, I think. thinking the steering. Both front wheels are all cattywampus. What? Probably the steering. Yeah, I think the link down there that connects the two together are broke. That didn't last very long, guys. Yep, that same link that always breaks snapped off again down there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but that part of the steering link snapped again. It's always with these steering links. The bulkhead didn't break though, and it doesn't look like the shock tower broke. Look at the wind blowing the car lids around. Well, everyone, as you can tell, the video kind of cut back to the garage here. The Xmaxx had an early demise, unfortunately. It didn't come down too much on one end, but obviously it broke the front steering link on it. Everything else looks to be fine and intact. It did bend one of the rear drive shafts on this thing. As you guys can tell, it's a little warped. Anyway, kind of wanted to do a little post bash report here from the last couple videos, actually, because we had the obviously the Mojave out and the Typhon out also, and the Max, which you can see is still missing a wheel. So this is kind of a post bash report mixed in with the 5 minutes of Xmaxx bash we had. But we'll start with the Max real quick. As you can see, did break the wheel, and we got the wheel down here. I looked it all over. Everything on the Max is good, except it broke the rear carrier here. So I ordered a new set of those. I might order the aluminum versions of these if this is going to be a reoccurring problem with this. I know a couple guys told me that this was kind of another weak spot. I changed out the front with all the aluminum parts, which you probably can't see because it's all dark. But anyway, I put the hot racing steering blocks and everything all on the front of it. So I might do this to the rear also to keep this from happening. Because unfortunately, it came down hard, as you guys seen in the video. I was getting greedy with the back flips and was trying to pull a quadruple, and she came down hard on the back end. So no giant fault of the car. That was just, should have just went for 3 and left it alone. But anyway, guys, also the Typhon. Got some decent launches out of the Typhon, but unfortunately, whenever I slammed this thing into the ramp, I ended up breaking the A-arm. I went and changed out the front A-arm, got a new one on there. Also got, this isn't the bumper that comes with the car. It is a little bit different. Don't know which bumper this is off of, to be honest with you guys. I had it, it fit up in there great, and it sticks out a tiny bit further than the stock one. So I went with that and threw that on there. So the Typhon's back up and running again. I'll show you guys what happened to the ramp a little closer here. Hopefully the lighting is decent. But I slammed into this ramp somehow. And this is Lexan, guys. This stuff is no joke. And as you can see, that's what happened to the ramp whenever I hit it. It actually rippled the Lexan somehow. I don't know how it caught it. It definitely caught, that A-arm caught it kind of weird. So, things like that happen. And I'm going to build a bigger ramp, like I said. I have definitely plans on building a 4-foot wide ramp because that one's kind of narrow, especially for the larger cars. Just not enough width trying to hit that thing at high speeds. It's a lot trickier than it looks if you've never done it. I'm going to pull the Mojave down, and I'll show you guys what's all going on with that thing. All right, well, we got the Mojave down here. Now, the body definitely suffered some damage out there in the cold weather. It's got some cracks in it. All in all, not too bad, but it definitely seen better days. So, a couple other little things that happened, like weird little things. It pulled all the Velcro off the side here. So I ran a wider, heavier strip of Velcro along the sides here to now lock the body. And hopefully this stays in place a little bit longer. After I got the Mojave back here, this was the only one that ran until the battery pack died. This thing is a beast, guys. Really happy all in all with this Mojave. This thing can put up with some punishment. But on some of those nasty landings that it came down on its back, it did bend the rear shock tower because the body wasn't lining up anymore. The shock tower is bent pretty far forward. I pulled the shock tower off, banged it straight with a hammer, slapped it back on there. Everything looks beautiful. I am going to upgrade it at some point here and throw the M2C Racing shock towers on it. But for now, I want to get it all back together. During doing that, I noticed something which was a very first of ever braking on a car. And that was this, the rear brace that helps protect and support the body. Now, it came down on its roof a couple times, but I have never shattered one of these on both sides. As you can see, both sides of it completely snapped off of the top center differential cover and housing. Broke that thing off, and also had snapped the rear bumper supports. The rear had broken the screw inside of the actual bumper support there. Pulled it off, got the screw out, replaced the screw on that. I did break the front bumper mount, so I ordered a whole new set. They were only like $6 for both of them, so I got the new front and rear bumper supports coming for it, and I obviously have the new center cover support coming for it. But other than that, everything else in the Mojave, I mean, I could take it out and rip it. It doesn't have the center support, so I'm probably not going to run it until I get that on there. The parts should be here in the next 3 or 4 days. But that was all that happened to the Mojave, really. And all in all, guys, she put up with some serious abuse. And something, I don't know if it was ramp landing, but took a nasty gouge into the chassis. But very happy with the Mojave, guys. So this thing can put up with some serious punishment. But other than that, I think that is about it. I just kind of figured I'd show you guys what all did break on the cars and what was involved in getting them back and running again. Got the parts coming for the Max, and got the rest of the parts coming for the Mojave. And they'll be all up and running again. And hopefully we continue to get some of that warmer and warmer weather coming, guys, so we can go out and have some more fun. This thing, I know a lot of you guys are asking to see a run on this thing, and trust me, guys, I want to run it worse than you know. But I just don't want to take it out in the cold and have this body shatter and explode on me. So I'm trying to wait for at least a 45, 55 degree day before I take that thing out. But it will be very soon. The days are getting longer. The days are getting warmer. And we'll be back out there at the motocross track having some fun. But thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the little post-bash report and all that. So that's going to do it. So until next time, y'all be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.